for the Horsham and Crawley Samaritans branch. So as a volunteer, I come into the branch and I do shifts where I listen to callers who have phoned up because they're going through a difficult time in their lives. I also answer emails. I do online chat, that's something we do as an organisation, and I have been involved in our branch training team where we train new volunteers. Well, I've been a volunteer for over 10 years now, and at the point in my life when I decided to volunteer, I think I'd gone through some difficult times myself. And I'd got through the other side, and I was just thinking about my life and some of the support I'd had getting through a difficult time. And I just felt that I wanted to volunteer. I wanted to do something, I don't know, be there for other people. It felt like that was an important thing to have in my life. So I did some research. I came across Samaritans and it just instantly, resonated for me. That's who I wanted to work with. So the most rewarding things about being a volunteer for Samaritans, and there are a number of them, I think, first of all, being there for callers, that little moment of human connection in a call when the caller feels heard and they don't feel alone with what they're going through. That's what we try to do in each and every contact we make, and that's incredibly important. And that's one of the best things, knowing that you've, just in that moment, you've not fixed anything, but you've made that person not feel alone with what they're going through. And then there's a wonderful community that you're joining, a community of like-minded people, and that's really, really enriching in your life. So for me, volunteering has, I'd say, it has enriched my life in so many different ways. Being able to do something that I think matters for other people, that's incredibly important. I think that's from a mental health point of view, that's a really positive thing. And then, as I said before, being part of a community, it feels like you join a little family, and we all support each other. So you yourself receive as much support as you're there trying to give callers. And that's amazing. That's what I've got out of it. So I think one of the misconceptions about being a volunteer is that they're all sort of do-gooders. And the reality is, it's not like that at all. In my branch, we're just normal people. There's all sorts of different people, different ages, from different backgrounds, and we're just normal people who, come together to do this thing. And it's quite a humble thing. There's nothing sort of do-gooder about it. If you're thinking about volunteering, do you know what? Go for it. I think that if you can find the right type of volunteering for you, it will add something really important to your life. It's an activity, you learn new skills, you meet new people, it's an experience. All of that is really adding something positive to your life. And one of the things that's great is it's nothing like work, because you're all volunteers. So I think it's quite energizing, actually.